things aren't what they appear to be. There's always a story behind the story. So when I get involved in movies, you know, Alice in Wonderland's a nice little story tale, but it's really about women's empowerment. I like stories that give people hope and that have simple but universal meaning.
What were you picturing life to be like after you graduated?
I hadn't the faintest idea of what life was going to be like after I graduated BU. I would say this: if you have a way to get the first opportunity, get it. You got to get the door open. And if the door will open because somebody's uncle's parakeet's son's chauffeur gets you the door open, take it. I didn't have that. So what I did was I worked in sports, and just so happened that a woman who was working there was living with a guy who was a production manager in the movies. And he asked me afterwards if I wanted to be his assistant.
You're contemplating still going to law school at that time, and you make this decision to be a production assistant. How did it feel like making that decision?
Easy. I really wasn't going to go to law school. I mean, you know, I knew in my heart that I wasn't going to go to law school.
How have you seen getting into the industry change over the course of the last 40 years?
Well, there are more opportunities now than there were. You know, when I came in, there were 6 major movie companies, not very many production companies.
Is there any specifics that graduates really just need to be prepared to do?
Work their asses off. They have to work hard, and they have to not become defeated and get up the next day, no matter how badly they feel, and go back at it.
Kind of a theme line in your speech today was you've had a lot of success, but there's been challenges along the way.
You're being very kind.
Well,
the point of my speech was I've had a lot of failures and learned from the failures and learned how to either turn them into successes or not become so humiliated from them that I couldn't get up the next morning and keep going.
Throughout all of that, throughout your career, there's different experiences. Was there any key moment where you stopped and thought, I'm doing the right thing, I made the right decision?
No, I haven't stopped long enough. I don't see it as I ever had any choice. I just kind of keep moving forward and taking on as it comes. And sometimes you have to will it. You know, one of the things about Disney, people marvel about Disney, it's about willing it. It's about willing it to happen.
Well then, for our graduating class of 2014, is there any one last piece of advice that you would really share with them?
Stay hungry, stay optimistic, and just keep banging on doors, and if there's a door that's 2 inches open, dive through it.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, and best of luck with your movie opening today and then Maleficent later this month.
Thank you so much.